My name is Faith Mercer, and I want to tell you a little about myself. I was born on October 11, 2005, to Carl Mercer Jr. and Cynthia Mercer, and I currently live in Annar, South Carolina. Something that makes me different from other candidates is that I lost my grandfather, whom I called Papa, in the ninth grade. This was a huge loss for me and my mother because we hadn't spoken to Papa, who lives in North Carolina, in years. So every day I honor him by doing my absolute best and giving everything I do my all. I am also the oldest child of my family, so I strive every day to show my sisters and brother what you can do if you set your mind to it. I look up to Helen Keller because she was told that she couldn't do anything because of who she was. However, she never allowed that to stand in her way. I am also a first-generation college student. My mother did try going back to school at Fort Georgetown Technical College, but she had to quit because she had a family to provide for. Both of my parents are also an inspiration to me because they had shown me where hard work can allow you to go. There are many community service activities that I have completed at early college high school. At ECHS, we pride ourselves on our outstanding community service accomplishments because we want to better our communities. The community service activity that impacted me the most was during my sophomore year when I assisted our lunch staff. ECHS is striving to become a zero-waste school. Part of this effort comes from our cafe, where we sort our discarded items into landfill trash, compost, and recycling. Many students in our cafe did not know where their lunch scraps were supposed to go, and the scraps were ending up in the wrong places. So in turn, we couldn't help our environment with composting or recycling. So I'm volunteering 15 minutes of my lunch period from October 18, 2021 to May 27th of 2022. In order to ensure the trash was properly sorted, it was my job to know where the scraps went, so I could help my fellow peers. During my senior year, I want to go to Swamp Fest again. I went during my sophomore and junior years. I want to again be able to educate children about the environment that needs to be protected. Swamp Fest is held at Placard Environmental Education Center every year on the first Saturday of November. This event has over 25 stations throughout the woods surrounding the center. This event required many people to volunteer for the whole day in order for it to be successful. Each of these stations had an activity that could be for all ages and was designed to educate our community about the swamp environment. For example, I was in charge of the critter catching station, which allowed children to catch small swamp animals and view them in our touch tank. I was able to educate them about their different aquatic life that lived in the swamp. I am very proud of my Trailblazer Award and my Government and Economics Student of the Year Award. Both of these awards are important to me because I was just being myself by being helpful when I earned these prestigious awards. While at ECHS, I also earned the privilege of being put on the President's List of HGTC. An extracurricular activity that I am proud of is that I have held a job at my local Waffle House since March 2022 of my sophomore year. This is important to me because of the fact that it is easy to go to school and get good grades, but it becomes challenging when you have high school and college classes and on top of that a part-time after-school job. A few things I have learned while working at Waffle House is time management, organization, and customer service. In the restaurant, we have to know where everything is at all times in order to be able to prepare food and get condiments for the customers. That goes along with time management because my goal was not to have customers waiting for too long. So I had to take my time, but at the same time, call in orders, get drinks in a timely manner, and get food to customers quickly but effectively. I have learned and honed my customer service skills while working there. I have done so the most by being helpful and kind, but at the same time, I have to know what someone needs without them asking. I also participated in the Battle of the Books competition. The Battle of the Books, or BOB for short, is a competition between schools. There's an elementary school level, a middle school, and a high school level, in which a team from each school reads and masters specific books from a different district-approved list each year. When the schools pick a date and a host school for the battle, the teams then get up on stage, two at a time, and battle each other. 2 points are awarded for correct book and 1 for the correct author. I learned personal responsibility because I had to be on top of practicing and reading my books. After high school, I went to go to Coastal Carolina, University of South Carolina, or a college like University of North Carolina at Pembroke, which offers a master's in the art of teaching degree, minoring in social studies in order to be a history teacher. I have 2 SMART goals in order to further my education. 1. During my senior year, I want to increase my GPA. I will do this by studying, turning in all of my assignments on time, and most importantly, I will ask for help when I need it. 2. In order to keep track of my assignments and know when to study For my test for senior year, I will keep an agenda of when to study and get my assignments done. Even though junior year was the hardest year of my high school career, I can't wait to go further in my college career.